Humbled to be here with you again this morning for a third term. We've gone through what was arguably a difficult election process, and we are pleased that the people of Pickering have chosen a positive and bright future for their municipality by electing a forward-looking council. On that note, I'd like to introduce some of our colleagues on council this morning, and they have Councillor Kevin Ash, who has returned to the City Council as City Council Ward 1, and Councillor Peter Rodriguez, who's joined council newly elected as Regional Councillor Ward 3. Last year, I introduced to you our new CAO, Tony Prevedel, who took over the management reins at City Hall. Tony's here with us this morning. Tony, and I want to congratulate you publicly on the seamless transition that you've accomplished at the helm. Also with us this morning, we have a number of staff members, but I just would like to acknowledge by department because it's important and I think it sets a tone. Neil Carroll, our Director of Planning, is here this morning. Tom Melamuck, our Director of Sustainability, which includes Economic Development, is here this morning. And Kathy Grant, who is the CEO of our library, is here this morning. So you see, you have the parts of Pickering Corporation, the staff that really make it all work. That are important to you in the way business develops in our community are here. Kathy Grant in the library to its outreach to small business. Our planning department that has a reputation for getting it right the first time and making it easy for business to come to Pickering. And Tom Melamuck is the sustainability director in the economic development group that do so much to attract and retain the businesses that we have. So thank you all very much for taking the time to be here this morning. Don, I want to congratulate you as the new president of the Ajax-Pickering Board and Trade. Don and I have worked together in various capacities for a number of years. We've always shared a strong relationship with Durham College and the role there. And I've always appreciated your creativity, insight, and the big picture thinking that you bring to the job. And I want to express my excitement. We're looking forward to working with you over the coming year. Thank you. I'd also like to congratulate the Board of Trade on selecting the Sanctuary Ignition Community Center as your charity of choice this morning. I know this group. I know the people that are behind it. It's a worthwhile endeavor and one that I know is going to be a great success and a welcome addition to our community. So thank you very much. Before I continue, I want to make one more acknowledgement, and that's for March the 4th. In just over a day and a half, Pickering will officially be 200 years old. We have less than 40 hours left in Pickering's 2 centuries as a community. Our bicentennial is an historic milestone. Not only does it represent our rich and storied past, it will also serve as a marker for when we boldly move forward as a city. For on the 4th, we will begin the next 200 years of Pickering's evolution, or dare I say, transformation. For the past several years, we've been emerging as a dynamic young city. And now, on the cusp of our bicentennial, we are seeing a more accelerated transformation from suburban to urban, particularly in our downtown. Most of you are aware that construction is underway on our new fully enclosed pedestrian bridge. This 250-meter-long structure will span Highway 401 and connect the Pickering GO station to our new Class A LEED Silver office tower and effectively our downtown core. When we first negotiated the deal for the bridge, the provincial and federal governments committed $10 million to the project. However, I think it should be duly noted that Metrolinx chose to invest an additional $12.5 million in this bridge to ensure there would be a showcase of engineering and sustainability. If you have a chance later this morning, take a close look at the renderings out in the lobby. You'll agree that the bridge will be a design icon, unlike anything ever seen before in this province. The structure will be wrapped in a metallic, mesh-like skin, giving it a truly extraordinary appearance. LED lighting will illuminate the bridge at night, making it a luminous beacon that will signify where Toronto ends and Pickering and Durham region begin. With millions of cars passing through Pickering on the 401 each year, the bridge will arguably be the most visible example of sustainability in Ontario, if not in Canada. More importantly, it will be more than a landmark. It is our bridge to the future, linking our vibrant past to a bright and prosperous new era. Everyone knows the saying, if you build it, they will come. Well, the bridge and tower have become catalysts for new investment. Since they were announced, we have been approached by several investors and companies who are interested in becoming a part of our downtown revitalization. You already know that MPAC and OPG will be tenants for the new tower. Negotiations are nearly finalized for 2 new prestigious co-tenants who will become a significant economic driver and bring a brand new dynamic presence never before seen in our city. I hope to be able to make this announcement later, early next month or at the latest in April. In addition, we have held meetings with a hotel management company about the possibility of siting a hotel and convention center in our downtown. We have a consultant's report that states that our market would be able to support these facilities. The demand generators are there: business, education, sports, tourism, and cultural. With respect to the cultural need, the Durham West Arts Center commissioned a feasibility report for the Performing Arts Center. Similarly, the research states that Pickering, along with its neighbors in Scarborough, Ajax, and Whitby, could readily support such an arts center. And of course, when this facility comes to fruition, it will be sited in our downtown. To create a truly vibrant community, we cannot be solely business-focused. We must also invest in our arts and cultural landscape, but at the same time acknowledge that the arts themselves are a business and are a great economic driver in any community. I've already had preliminary discussions with 20 Vic management in Pickering Town Center, and they're willing to support this lofty goal. I'd like to thank Alan Arsenal, who's here this morning, of 20 Vic for being one of our local champions in this downtown revitalization. Alan just gets it. He not only agrees with our vision, but he also plays an active role in helping to shape it. With the pedestrian bridge soon to be in place, a new hotel convention center, and a performing arts center would have a direct connection to the public rail transit and a link to downtown Toronto. As such, our downtown can now be a compelling and accessible destination. Before I go further, I wish to thank GO Transit and Metrolinx for the millions they are investing in Pickering. Monday morning, we unveiled the newly renovated GO station with $6 million in enhancements. What's special is that it is the only LEED certified rail station in the province, and that's LEED Silver, and the only one serviced by geothermal heating and cooling technology. Once again, it's another first for Pickering and another jewel in our downtown. With respect to downtown prestige, I see that Kim Donovan of Pickor Holdings is here with his team from BTZ Barnaky. They are holding a broker's open house later today to promote their properties on the Pickering Parkway. They truly have a pair of exceptional buildings at one of our premier locations. I think it's a great opportunity for any company looking to locate here, or if you have a company here already and are looking to expand, we've got the space. As you are aware, Pickering is recognized nationwide as a preferred place to start and grow a business, as Duncan just acknowledged. I am very proud that many companies are doing well in Pickering, and I'm even more proud that with their success, almost all have chosen to stay here to expand and grow. For example, Purdue Pharma has almost completed its $32 million expansion. This nearly 50,000 square foot project will double Purdue Pharma's research and development capacity and will ultimately create 53 new and high-skilled positions in Pickering. Further, Howard Martin Company Limited, a world leader in circulating oil lubrication and fluid systems, will be constructing a 15,000 square foot addition to its plant, a 30% increase in operating capacity. And I'm very proud that Howard Martin actively recruits Durham College graduates to give more residents the opportunity to work close to home. Music giant Long and McQuaid is another company expanding in our municipality. It already has approximately 170,000 square feet in office, distribution, and plant space here. We've long been a home to Yorkville Sound, a subsidiary of Long and McQuaid. When they determined that there was a need for a new retail store, Pickering was the obvious choice. And I can confirm that it recently purchased an acre site at Notion Road for a 7,000 square foot store. In our corporate calls, we receive a lot of good news at the door. Companies like Sports Chemical, Naranko, Ecotech, Indigo Manufacturing, Hubble Canada, the Lenbrook Group, and Nelson Industrial are all thriving. Over the last few years, Pickering has experienced a massive surge of employment. Since I have become mayor, we have seen the creation of approximately 4,000 new jobs. While things slowed down a little during the recession, we have certainly maintained a healthy pace. Pickering leads the region in industrial growth with over 1 million square feet of industrial space constructed over the last term of office, while at the end of 2010, our vacancy rate was a low 4.5%.